Right. Actually tried to change the cloak colors this time, but the premium modules are encrypted, so I'm not sure I want to try fighting this too much. They're just gonna be uninteresting color and that's it.
You still here, Elven One?
I'm looking for crew members.
You. Red Tip is big and tough enough for that. What about you? If you be purely Elven weakling, Red Tip not interested.
I challenge you to fight in the ring then.
Okay, Elven weakling. If you win, Red Tip join your crew. If Red Tip win, you can try again. No cheating though. This is between you and me, no one else. If you cheat, you will lose. You ready, Elven weakling?
Do not relinquish this spot. Hold here.
Always ready. Get in the ring. How good is he? It's immune to death magic, armor class increased, nothing too special. I have a decent armor class. The attack, please. Critical hit, critical hit, critical hit, critical hit.
You beat Red Tip after all. You tougher than you look, puny Elven One. Red Tip gladly join your crew. Red Tip go wait at Monkey's Cutlass and try not to spend all his money on Krog. You come find me there, ya.
Midnight Drone. So we need to do something about the storm the priestesses are summoning in this area, then we can escape with the rose. Potential crew member Honeybee. I'm pretty sure we now have enough crew members to... so we don't need extra ones. We might be able to get extra ones. Rogate. I don't see set trap being useful for us. I spent a lot of points there, but all the opponents are weak compared to what our group can do at this point. Maybe more pickpocket. We're going to the temple after all, so we're definitely going to try to pickpocket everything we can there. Cook the cook.
Hello.
First ye battle big old Red Tip in the ring, and now ye steal him from us. The ring just ain't the same without him organizing it. What can I do for you?
Hey, crew members.
Ooh, I'd love to, lass, but after all the beatings I've been taking in the ring, I think I'm gonna be laid out flat for a week. Stick to bedding if he wants my advice.
Okay. Scurvy Johnson. Yeah, that's
Well, hello there.
I be jonesing for a bet, I am. Jonesing for a bet. Everything's gone downhill since you brought old Red Tip to his knees, yup. Everything's went downhill fast.
crew members.
What, crewman? Oh no, I can't go back to that. Ring? I hook on the ring. Cook the hooked. I'm gonna beat him next time, honest I am.
Okay. Sir Francis of the Dragon.
Greetings and well met.
Fair winds, traveler, and watch your step. I lost a certain ring here some days past and have been scouring the area for it ever since. You haven't laid eyes on such a thing by any chance?
Describe it.
Hear me, I'm not even entirely sure I know, lass. What's in mind to begin with, see? I was just holding it for a rather unsavory acquaintance of mine, Rascally Pete. He holds me in a debt of honor now until the ring be returned.
So important. Yeah. Well, what's so important about your honor? Tell me about Rascally Pete.
Well, he's rascally, he stinks, and he makes his home in the sewer somewhere. Track him down and talk to him if you wish, but it's a smart job and one's honor to turn me down there. Personally, I do my best not to know Pete too well.
Crew members.
To steal it, you say? It for a good cause? I don't mean to pry, but as one of the more honorable pirates in this country, it behooves me to ask, you see. It be all about stealing with principles, if you understand what I mean.
They stole her first. I'm just stealing her back.
That be so. Indeed, there were rumors floating about among his cutlass that the Rose had once been known to fly colors other than those of Umberley. There be nothing dishonorable about taking back what's yours, I reckon. Find me that ring, relieve me of my honor debt, and I'll be honored to join your crew. Until then, however, I cannot break one oath just to forge another. My apologies, lass.
My guess would be that the Rascally Pete stole the ring to have that debt of honor.
Yes, what?
'Twas an impressive fight against Red Tip there, lass. Don't take it wrong now, but I lost most of my earnings betting against you on that one. Now that he be gone, it doesn't look like I'll be making it back neither.
Crew members.
Oh me! After a ring as fierce as this, I think I'll have to take up with the priestesses. My legs be wobbly enough right now, despite having firm ground beneath them. I've been doing all right with me bets, mind you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I was about to object to having female crew members anyway on long sea voyage, but I'm female too, so it might be better to have others. Do we have a sewer treasure map? No, Scepter of Storms. There was some other. Case of Umberley.
At their throats! Cut them down!
Deadly acid splash kit. Kraken Hill. Concentration, listen, search, spots. All good things. Calming Rain Boots plus 1. Not a good helm, but not a bad helm. Rascally Pete. Go to Rascally Pete first. Ooh. Dire Spider, Sewer Bound Stag Beetle. Stink Beetle. Minor as its flash. Blind winch. Unidentified helmet. Rascally Pete. Something about Rascally Pete's sallow skin and shifty eyes makes you feel very dirty indeed. Bocce ball. Treasure map.
Oi, hello there.
Yeah, careful you don't be stepping in me soup.
Who are you?
And what's that awful smell?
Who do you think I am, lass?
I be Rascally Pete, the most fearsome pirate in all the Spinbridge Sewer Network. Viceroy of rats and weevils, and king of me over me own domain. Now go away.
Do I want Rascally Pete as a crew member? Seems a bit rascally. Where do these sewers lead?
That depends on where ye be coming from, lass. Or mayhaps I should say, depends on where it is you be going. I knows them all, and I'll draw a map for ye, if ye be willing to part with 500 gold, that is.
Why would I pay you 500 gold to do something I will basically do anyway? Other questions. I'm in need of a crewman.
Don't waste your time with this one, Captain. It ain't worth our time. I know some rats eager to book passage, but I be a tad short of crewmen I can spare. There'll be a fight club in one of the warehouses though, and prove yourself in the ring, and maybe one or two will join me.
I hear you hold Sir Francis in a debt of honor.
Have you considered adding him to your soup? He lost me ring, he did. I made him swear he'd keep it safe while I took me turn against Red Tip in the warehouse. He broke his promise, you see. He didn't keep it safe at all.
What do you mean?
I mean what I says I mean.
He was supposed to keep it safe from thieving hands. You think the ring was stolen? Stolen by whom? Stolen by whom?
I knows it was stolen, Swabby. I knows all right.
So you stole it, right? Pete's ring from Rascal. This is the ring Rascally Pete gave to Sir Francis for safekeeping before surreptitiously stealing it back and ensnaring Sir Francis in a wrongful death. Shocking. Shocking, I tell you. The fact that he's a evil son of a bitch doesn't bother me at all. You want clever people to be on your team. The fact that he lives in a sewer and needs to be friendly with all types of vermin is the bigger concern.
Greetings and well met.
Okay. Is this the ring you were looking for?
Aye, that be it, lass. I've been looking for it for days. Where did you stumble upon it?
Must have fallen down the sewer grate.
Well, I wasn't about to search down there now, was I? Why do my honor depths always end up being to sewer delvers? Still, a good bit of fresh air might fix that. So perhaps joining this crew I hear you're putting together might be the best solution. Honor is honor after all, but I do have some business affairs to put in order before we set sail. I'll be saying my goodbyes to them at the Monkey's Cutlass whenever you're ready to put to sea. Right, we're here for the treasure map, mostly. Might as well clear the area before going after any treasure.
Leave no slave alive!
Ooh, this is bad. Whipped and dazed. Come on. Spider is the bigger problem. Why are you trying to cast these spells? Ugh. Brakdash. Who's Brakdash? Maybe the Smith guy? I don't recall Brakdash. This would go where exactly? It's fairly close to where the temple is. Ochre chili.
At their throats, cut them down. Only I will walk away.
Leave no
And
slave
splitting apart.
Leave.
You even kill it this way. Tsar's gonna die. He basically is surrounded by a dozen plus enemies, and I think he's trying to cast spells. Like level 1 spells won't do any goddamn good to anyone. They just give free attacks of opportunity to our enemies. I mean, just unbelievable horseshit. We're gonna have to talk about this.
Something to say?
I can't control the spell casting at all. So he's one of those troublesome mixed classes. He's enough of a sorcerer to get himself killed in fights. He's just being weaker by the sorcerer classes. That's it. They do nothing to strengthen him.
Do not relinquish this spot. Hold here.
Don't shoot. Don't slash them, you piece of shit. Just makes more of them. I want to kill these guys that won't split into smaller parts first. I'm really focus on getting something else done. Tiny ochre jelly. And I'm switching targets automatically again. Okay.
You breathe the last.
Guys might regenerate. Certainly not doing too much damage to them. Garm is doing the best out of all of us, so I'm not really worried about him. Yeah, he can kill his two enemies without himself. Oh, nasty little buggers. I don't think I want to pick up this trash anymore. At best it's worth like a couple of hundred, and usually it's worth less than 10. It takes a huge amount of inventory space, is practically worthless or useless, no real function to it. Stingray poison. This will probably go to the Monkey's Cutlass Tavern. Temple of Umberly. Okay, so we'll have to go to the front door first. There might be other things, proper things we can do in the temple before we want to start causing a fuss there. It's a trap!
I'll see you cut asunder.
You cannot win!
Basically almost died here now because someone thought it was a great idea to start casting when multiple powerful melee opponents are right next to them. Right, we're maybe in a little bit too bad of a shape. Safe to rest here. Spellcasting is the bane of companions that are on autopilot. I just don't get it. They just don't have any common sense or survival instinct, really. If you want to cast something at close range, you have to have a huge amount of concentration first and foremost, or for a lot of protection spells. Then the spell needs to be something that will make a big difference in how the fight goes. Shitty damage spells do not do that. Only weaken your own position. Give free attacks to the enemy. It just makes no sense. Feisty brown bat. Great, move this. They're the easier ones. I'm going to let them cast their spells here. Does it automatically get marked? Yes. I need a single extra point in intellect, probably. Probably an area effect spell of some sort, I mean trap of some sort. Gas trap miner, right, I wouldn't use it anyway. Not particularly dangerous, just hard to disarm and recover. There's one extra access point I haven't tried yet, but it has to be the tavern. Was it there maybe? Oh, shit. They just keep respawning here. Oh, there. Tsar, I think, is diseased and poisoned. Right, the access point I was looking for was more to the center of the map, definitely. That one. What do we need to do? Right, frontal entrance to the temple needs to be checked out first. No tricking, no nothing, just go in and see what they have to offer. Sister Caris McPherson. Sweetie Marie. Sweetie Marie offers you a pouty smile as you approach.
Hello there.
Men are all the same, aren't they? It's all about the chase, all about the conquest. It's a game to them, isn't it? Well, what about when the game's over? What then? Foolish pirates. Please excuse me, I'm very busy waiting for someone else.
Who are you waiting for? Waiting for Mr. Right?
I don't see what business it is of yours. What does it matter? I'm supposedly waiting for Piglet Paulson, but to be frank, I'd rather hoping someone better might come along. One pirate's much like another, right?
What is it that you really want?
I don't know what I want. I'm just sick of trying to smuggle yet another lusty pirate into the temple for a night of pointless passion. Besides, Piglet kisses like a fish. You'd think I'd like that, but you...
Where's Piglet now?
Where do all pirates end up? He's drowning his sorrows down at the Monkey's Cutlass with all the rest of them. Don't send him back here, though. That'd be the last thing I need right now.
Okay. Actually, I believe there are two kinds of pirates.
Aye, there be lovers on the one hand, see, and on the other there be...
Oh dear, not this beat again. Freebooters are pirates of the disreputable sort. Scoundrels and scallywags, their word means nothing. Privateers, on the other hand, are the noble pirates, men of their word, protectors of the innocent, blah blah blah.
Could you smuggle me into the temple?
I am only half as lusty as those other pirates, right, Captain?
Here I am, pouring my heart to you, thinking you'll understand because you're a woman pirate at least. Guess you pirates are alike, all alike after all. Look, talk to Pegleg if you want the details. I'm washing my hands of the whole affair, understand?
Temple services?
Speak with Sister Caris then. She's the one who handles the day-to-day needs of the community. I wouldn't even be out here in the common room if it weren't so busy waiting for someone.
Yeah, probably shouldn't mention about my intentions to steal the Midnight Rose to her. Just saying. Umberland Shrine. I think you can put offerings here. Oh, we got fully healed.
Hello.
Ah, so you're the new drifter who floated into town. Was wondering when you might show up. Sweetie Marie saw your raft while you were still quite a ways out to sea, so we were able to shift the currents enough to bring you safely ashore. But enough of that. Welcome to Spindrift and the Temple of Umberleaf. How can we bestow the blessing of the Sea Goddess upon you today?
Okay, supplies first.
You're planning a journey then? General supplies can be found in the stores and markets at Spindrift Heart. We carry various potions, charms, and relics to help you return safely from home to harbor.
Which include what exactly? Ice haddock. Excellent. I wonder do the inks of this game work on the cloak? It's probably cloth of some sort. It's all metal or leather. Navigational charts. Impro. Stronger and less prone to rot than softer cotton. Hempen ropes are commonly used to hoist the rigging and secure the ship. Rope in general is something that every adventurer should have. You sell holy traps. Strong holy traps, average holy traps, minor holy. Strong holy traps are good because it's pretty much impossible to defend against. Not that we need traps apparently at this moment, so. Lesser Amulet of Health. Good potion selection if nothing else. It's a good shop in general. Gotta buy a couple of potions of speed. That's something you can't really get through any other means, not with this party. Maybe a potion of intellect too. That's something that hasn't come out as loot. And certain type of traps might need exactly that. Not bad weapons, but we have a good weapon, so I'm not particularly looking for another one. Sea's Bounty, Appraise, Lore, Wisdom bonus. I think I might have this. I would give the cloak to someone else. $50 gold to have this item identified. That's great. Seize bounty. Yeah, wisdom, appraisal, lore, worth 6,000. Right, I'm pretty sure I had some kind of electrical trap I tried to get rid of too. I can't select this one though. Right, anything else? Improved evasion can be bought. That would be no damage if you make your saving throw against a lot of spells. Okay stuff, nothing particularly interesting. Quest quarters, Pirates Welcome. Shaky McQuire.
Hi, yes. What?
God, you shouldn't sneak up on people like that. Not when they have a nervous disposition. Sorry, I'm a sailor, Sam McQuire, but everyone just calls me Shaky. Is there something I can help you with?
Looking for crew members.
Crew members? You mean to head out to sea? I'm not ready for that. My recovery is not complete.
Pacify Shaky's fears so he can join your crew. DC 20. You have a reasonable chance of success, but yeah, it's probably 50-50. Might be a little bit better than that. You need to face your fears, Shaky. Failure. Course. No. So, okay, the difficulty check goes up every time you retry. How did you get your nickname?
I spent 8 years as a sailor on the galleon from the Moonshade Isles. One night we were crossing open waters and the sea churned beneath us and up rose a giant kraken and... Krakens, I have heard King Ugnal speak of them, Eater of Garm. They are emissaries of the warm blood goddess. It was horrible. I fainted, I blacked out and went mad. I don't know, but I woke up in the sickbed of a pirate ship. Eventually they brought me here to see if the sisters could help.
Help with what?
My condition, they call it the hydrophobia. I'm an excellent sailor, but I'm terrified of water. They've been a lot of help already. I can drink now without screaming.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work. Still, my throw previously was terrible. I had persuade 12, and I rolled a 14, so basically almost a critical failure. I still have a minor chance of success. 17 this time. 13. That's pretty much the worst you can do. 26, yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Just goes up. Just increase by 5 every time you fail. I'm not gonna retry the pacification, but I also don't want the difficulty check to be 110.
Hi, yes.
Right. Doesn't look like we can do all that much here anymore. Not without getting into trouble.
Hello.
Questions about your faith.
There are many misconceptions about the goddess Umberly and those who worship her. We sisters do what we can to clear up those misunderstandings and bring about a richer understanding of Umberly's role within the pantheon.
What does Umberly want?
Why does she do the things she does?
Restitution, justice, I suppose some would call it. She wants to return to what is her by right. She wants to be given her rightful place within the pantheon of gods.
Isn't Umberly evil?
She defies the teachings of Leoxed, yes?
Some would call all pirates evil, but I think those who spend time here in Spindrift come to see that question in a different light. Umberly is often perceived as evil, and such perceptions are dangerous, becoming self-reinforcing over time. Umberly's reputation has often drawn people of evil intent into her priesthood, her actions perpetuating her reputation in turn. Perhaps evil lies not within the gods, sailor, but with humankind. I like to think that good can stem from the same source.
Do I want to mention the vision? I don't see why I would, because the vision would only be known by very few people, so it would basically pinpoint that I'm part of the Rose's crew, old crew. Not sure if we can do anything here before just going away. I want to see the dye situation. Does the in-game dye work on these cloaks? Sort of doubt it,
Can I help
otherwise they would be already colored, but it does not really cost much. Yeah, I think it's mainly metal and leather, because when this module was designed, cloth wasn't really an option then. So cloaks didn't exist at all. Not visible cloaks at least. Visible cloaks did not exist, so that's why we can't have cloth, that's why they're not colored. And because the file itself is encrypted, you will have a huge amount of trouble trying to alter that fact now. With custom-made modules it's not that big of a deal, because they're intended to be downloaded and used by everyone. Here the usage is tried to be controlled as much as possible, so they don't allow any kind of modifications like that. Right, Scepter of Storms. This is within the temple itself. I'll have to infiltrate it, and I don't think I really have any other things to do at the moment. Right. I think you basically have two options. If you're I haven't talked to these guys. If you're a woman, you might be able to just pretend to be a sister, but if you're a man, you might be able to talk your way into Sister Marie letting you in. We also have an IOU, I'm pretty sure, that I haven't used yet. Progdash.
Hello there.
Ye be speaking to Colmar the Grim, the cruelest captain of this fine ship, the Skull of Bones. These storms, they blow and bluster, and put a creak into me rudderman's bones, don't they, old Tom? Yes, master, they do. No matter, we'll leave harbor soon enough and ply the seas once we be able. But it was a wretched shame to lose me crew in such a manner. We'll need more before we put out to sea, won't we, Tom?
What happened to the former crew?
It was a dark night, robbed of stars, lass. The sea tossed up, lightning split the clouds, and the winds howled and all around. Rain blew like dagger to the sails, while mighty old Tom struggled with the rudder, trying to bring us round to port.
Round to port, round to port.
Then came the wave, thrice higher than the mizzen mast, dredged up from the darkest deep, cold and trashing, with every eyeless creature the sea has known. It claimed us all, save old Tom and myself. They be naught but sea-buried bones today.
Why would such a sea wave happen?
It sounds a bit too much like Martin's vision, doesn't it? What man can know the will of the sea, Betty? It be a woman who rules, and a jealous one at that. The Lady Umberlee does what she will, and the curse be upon us to avoid her fury while we can. It's not our place to question why.
How did you and old Tom survive?
You see, this hook. Some call it a curse to lose your hand to the lawman's axe, but for me it's been a blessing. When the wind blew and the waves came down, I drove this blessing deep into the wood and held me breath until the sea was gone. As for Rudderman, old Tom, he and I have a long-standing dispute. He spent the past few months chained to their rudder as a result. Isn't that right, old Tom? I wouldn't surrender him to Umberlee herself until he and I are back on even keel.
What's the nature of the dispute?
The story's not meant for the ears of a lass like this, is it, old Tom? No, master, no it isn't. I didn't think so. Mind your own business, lass, and let bony old Tom and I mind ours.
How did you make back to port?
When the wave passed, the Skull and Bones was listing fast to starboard. Our sails were tattered as a fishnet, hung with weeds and pocked with sky. But our hold was full, old Tom still manned the rudder, and the current flowed strong beneath us to bring us home. I won't lie and tell you no prayers were said, nor offerings made, but we limped back to port with enough bounty to pay for repairs.
So you're a pirate?
Am I a pirate, she asked. That's cute, lass. What say you, old Tom? Is the captain of the Skull and Bones a pirate, perchance? Yes, master, that you are. Am I a pirate? Asks the admiral of the Amnish Navy if I be a pirate, lass. Inasmuch as there be magic flowing through these veins, then a pirate I must be.
Where are you headed?
Where are we headed? To sea and where it takes us. That's where we be headed. You hear that, old Tom? If there be silver in Mastika, you find me there. If there be lost cities in the heart of Chult, the skull and bones will ply the rivers. If the Omnish Navy dares to leave their harbor, galleons in tow, you will find me in the thick of them. Sounds ambitious. Ye be speaking to Colmar the Grim, I go where it pleases me and takes what I want.
How long will this storm last?
This one, this it ends last, till it ends. Judging by the dark of it, it be Umberlee's doing. If you're in a hurry to get somewhere, I reckon you'd best go to the temple to make an offering.
Are you accepting passengers?
She's listing a little low in the water as it is. I wonder how many passengers she could even take. Passengers? Perhaps, but it be a crew I really need. You and your mates look fit enough for it, lass. I'll make you a deal. Gather me a crew of 5 other able sailors, and old Tom and I will take you wherever you need to sail. Don't that be right, old Tom?
So it's an alternative to gathering your own crew, but why in the hell would I want to be part of your stinking crew when I can get my own ship? Right. IOU. Rakdash. Rakdash's World of Weapons. Then we can go identify them. I think I have one unidentified item, maybe most. IOU.
I am no mule.
I owe
I
you?
carry too much.
Oh, little paper thingy. Oh, okay, gobble up. Let me scrounge around and see what we have. Here. What's this?
Just identify the item you gave me. It's a heavy armor. No, it's a medium one. 50 gold. Oh, identify. It's fairly cheap. +1 fire immunity. That's a piece of crap. And I'm being generous about that. Yeah, we'll have to go to the temple now. Yes. Garm gets the extra items because he's much more reliable. Much more reliable as a companion. Yeah, he also doesn't have a visible cloak no matter what. Wonder how this works. I talk to unknown convict. Is he gonna say anything, rather?
What? What? Hello? What? Hello?
Are you one of the new initiates? You're supposed to be confined to your rooms until Sister Karis has been able to give you proper instructions, you know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with a couple of extra guys here. Surely nothing suspicious about that.
Hello.
Back to your room, Missy. Spindrift is no place for young initiates to be wandering about. Not all pirates are gentlemen, I'll have you know.
So can I go there?
Greetings, priestess. You may enter, Club, but go directly to your quarters. You mustn't disturb Sister Tassina's storm call.
This is a single-use spell of some sort. Right. Scepter of Storms. First point of the map is a hanging shield 29 paces southeast of your current location. So it would definitely be in that starting room. "29 paces is not a long distance. Exactly is a hanging shield anyway. Oh, somewhere there, it should be definitely in that room. Obviously it is not, so... Only one black eye silver treasure map missing. okay. What the hell is a hanging shield? "61 paces southwest." Yeah, it's definitely not in these areas. It has to be in the existing areas. Hanging shield, 61 paces. That's a long distance. What the hell is a hanging shield? Maybe it's not a floor decoration, so it's easy to miss when you just stare at the floors all the time. I would assume it's something that goes to a wall. Ah, there's a hanging shield. "50 paces north to the painting." Painting should be fairly obvious, but... "17 paces west to the urn." "24 south to headstone." "Scepter of Storms, +3 versus evil, 2d6 divine damage." That's this would have been a great weapon, really. The scepter plays an occasional ceremonial role within the Umberland Temple on Spindrift Island. The sisters use it to bless newly wedded couples and to perform burials at sea. Both are common enough occurrences that its absence will not go unnoticed for very long. I want to secure Honeybee as a crew member first. Because I have no idea what happens when we start cause a fuss in the temple. But it's also pretty clear that whatever we're going to do in the temple we have to do now. The scepter will be missed quickly. Of course I'm dazed. The fortitude saves, so it always fails. And dazed. Fuck's sakes. It's a 50-50 chance more or less that I won't be dazed, but I always get dazed. fighters will ignore it pretty much. If there's any kind of opportunity to get mind control protections, we'll definitely take it. Additional resistances might also be welcome. I could add it to the shield. We would have +4 universal saving throws at that point. That's a significant number. Could consider buying spell scrolls. It would have to be there's really only a couple that make sense if we don't have kind of a real casting ability, and that's things that will neutralize powerful spellcasters. So bring their defensive buffs and protections offline. Breach spells of certain type. Anything else is more or less just wasted. I don't spot anything like that though. There's a lot of same type of spells. Old person might work, but it's not that big of a deal. A lot of low level crap basically. Good attack spells, that sort of offensive spells here, but weak on the dispel front. And dispel is not all that good of a or reliable of a spell. Yeah, there's really nothing I want to buy. Okay stuff, but more or less useful for an actual caster.
Hey there.
Antisceptor.
Yes, it is fascinating relic of this warm blood goddess. Once we are at sea, I would like to study it further.
Excellent work, Inia. Once again, you've done the Black River Bandits proud. Spindrift Islands will rue the day I came to port. I wonder where I'll strike next. I'll lay low in the Monkey's Cutlass and wait for you there. When you think you're ready to make our escape, just give me the sign.
I wonder where the map piece for the treasure is, the big treasure, because we might not have too much of a luxury to explore things much further. But there aren't that many places I haven't visited. Part of the temple at this point, and like there's one guy at the governor's mansion. Tattoo parlor, that's one. Huh. Maybe we should try to get that done. The map would be the reason I would like to do it. We're running out of places where it could be. It's... I'll invest 1,000.
Good to see you.
I want... Okay, what about the grubby chap in the far cell? Who the hell is he? At the moment, we probably might waste 2,000 gold. It's a decent amount of money, but it's not gonna cripple us.
That's one's not for freeing. We locked him up and threw away the key. Don't even remember why. Seemed like a good idea at the time, I reckon. Still does. No bell for him. It's best he forget he ever existed.
Okay, I want to pickpocket him then at least. The tourist.
I mean him no harm, but he put me honor at stake, he did. Pay 1,000 gold for his bail and I'll gladly set him free.
Okay.
Cards, you heard the lass. Falstaff's pails be paid in full. Free him from the clink at once.
Either the tattooist or the unknown guy, I would think, might have the last map piece. Tattooist is more important because it gives us access to another actual structure.
Hello there.
Oi there, that's the ticket, mate. Here, take this IOU like I promised. Tattoos, piercings, Jolly Roger specials, I do it all.
Where's your parlor? We did get some decent experience out of that. And I owe you Falstaff. Who the hell are you?
Hello there.
We don't have to actually succeed in this. I just want to see once what this has to offer. Specific keys needed.
What? Hello.
Can I steal the key? Potion of Endurance. $38 gold. I need to throw a 1 on the dice to fail at pickpocketing. Just gold. There's a good chance he doesn't have anything besides the potion and the gold. Got a success on a 1 too. $38 gold, 31 gold, 20 gold, 25 gold, so does he have nothing but gold now? 39 gold. Two gold. I've said this before, but this pickpocketing system is shit. No items are gold. Right, the last building I have had no access to, so maybe the map is there. Or not. Anyway, I have an eye on you.
Welcome to Falstaff's Follies, your home for fine tattoos. Temples requested that I discontinue my popular heart and arrow design that had your choice of priestesses' names along the bottom, but is there anything else I can do for you, mate? Nice place. Small drawings of dragons on the walls. Dragons and swords, maybe the occasional flaming skull. Okay, what the hell is the IOU for then? Other than the IOU I gave you? Not really. Okay.
Skull and crossbows, flaming skull, unreleased waves, copper dragon. Why can't I use the IOU? You examine the small sheet of well-worn vellum. The handwriting is thick and black. If ye be stout of heart and firm of will, you can redeem this here deed with the likes of Falstaff the Tattooist, or whatever he has. Skull and crossbones. Well, that was a worthless thing. I paid 1000 gold to get 1500 experience points, basically. Do we have anything else we can try? Don't think so. So the temple is the only thing that still remains. I don't know if I've properly inspected all the shopping options. I don't recall anything particularly interesting, but who the hell knows. Bit of energy ray.
I bid you greetings.
Do any of you even sell maps besides the cartographer? Letter and metal, letter and metal. We'll visit the shop here in the temple too. I might have overlooked something. Are there any other shops? The Skull and Bones might also have something, I guess.
Hello.
Yeah, nothing interesting. Pretty sure I would have spotted it if there was. Okay, I'll leave things here. We'll continue with the disguise option. We need to get access to lower levels somehow.
Well, hello there.
It'll only go so far. I also don't particularly want to fight against these. Renowned for their charm and beauty, the priestesses of the Spindrift Sisterhood are considered the lifeblood of their namesake. Yeah, people seem to be fan of these sisters too, so if I go on a murder spree here, that probably isn't gonna end up too well.
Well, hello there.
Temple Library. Initiate Storm. Xena's quarters. Sister Karis's quarters. Sea caves. We could try pickpocketing Sister Karis. It's probably not gonna work because she's covered by a lot of other people. But it might. Yeah, especially if we sort of manage them in a way that they'll have to look at the other directions.
Hello there. Hello.
Potion of antidote. Gold. Usually when you start to get gold, that's all you end up getting after that. Yep, that's more gold. Okay, we need to break into these two rooms. Harris's quarters and Tessina's quarters, and get access to the sea caves. We have a map, treasure map in the sea caves. But I'd like to see if we can get anything out of the two rooms. There's so many priests around though, so I'm not sure if that's really feasible either. Yeah, the sea caves is something I can easily get access to. This maybe not so much. They don't see me directly though. Sailcloth patch. Nothing particularly interesting.
Well, hello there.
Standard random crab. Though these were not important in any way. Okay, so sea caves. Don't think our disguise is gonna work after this though, because it's clearly indicated that you need to be a senior priestess after this point, so might as well go for the defense.